Have you noticed that as the years go by, even simple things like getting out of bed or stepping onto a curb start to feel more difficult? Most people think this is just a natural part of aging. But what if I told you that 99% of older adults are making avoidable mistakes every single day that quietly sabotage their balance? And here's the most concerning part. These small mistakes can increase your risk of falls, fractures, and even lead to the loss of independence. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 silent mistakes that weaken your balance, your mobility, and even your mental sharpness. And the best part, you'll also learn how to correct each one with simple and practical changes you can start using today. Stay with me until the end, because mistake number 5 is not only the most common, it's also the most dangerous. And at the end of the video, I'll show you a quick daily exercise, just 5 minutes, that can help retrain your brain to stay balanced, even in your 90s. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to Health and Vigor, click the like button, and share this video with someone who might benefit from it. Your support helps the channel grow and helps more people age with confidence and vitality. Let me know in the comments, have you, or someone you care about, ever experienced a fall at home? You might be surprised by the real reasons behind it. Let's begin. Mistake number 1, ignoring the subtle signs of imbalance. Most older adults only realize they have a balance issue after they've already fallen. But in truth, the body often gives us subtle warnings much earlier. We just don't always notice them. For example, do you sometimes feel the need to hold on to furniture just to stand up, or feel like the ground shifts slightly under your feet? Do you ever feel dizzy when turning your head too quickly? These may seem small, but they're early warning signs that your balance system may already be under stress. Another common sign is when people start avoiding certain movements or activities, not because they can't do them, but because they're afraid of falling. While that might feel like a safe choice, it actually leads to muscle loss, reduced confidence, and faster decline in balance. What many people don't realize is that balance is not just about strong legs. It's a complex system that involves your eyes, inner ears, brain, spine, and even the soles of your feet. If just one part of that system is out of sync, your balance can be thrown off entirely. For instance, vision problems can make it harder to judge your surroundings. Changes in your inner ear can confuse your sense of space. And when the nerves in your feet start to lose sensitivity, your body struggles to adapt to different surfaces. Ignoring these signals may not seem like a big deal now, but over time, they raise your risk of serious falls. That's why paying attention to the small changes in your body is so important. If something feels off, don't wait. Talk to a health professional and take action early. Later in this video, I'll show you a quick and easy balance test you can do at home, even if you've never had a fall before. And if you've made it this far, type number 1 in the comments and give this video a like. These small actions help Health and Vigor grow and help more people stay strong, steady, and independent for years to come. Mistake number 2, weak feet and ankles. This is one of the most common and most overlooked mistakes older adults make, forgetting to strengthen the feet and ankles. When we think about balance, most of us focus on the legs, the spine, or maybe even vision. But the feet and ankles are the very first parts of your body to touch the ground. They act like sensors, sending constant signals to your brain about the surface beneath you. Is it flat or sloped? Soft or firm? Are you walking straight or off balance? As we get older, especially if we sit too much, walk less, or wear stiff, tight shoes, the muscles in the feet and ankles start to weaken. Flexibility decreases, tendons become tighter, and the ligaments lose their quick response. This creates an unstable base, like trying to balance a table on wobbly legs. And there's another issue. Many people lose sensation in the soles of the feet as they age, especially with conditions like diabetes. When that happens, your brain receives unclear or delayed messages about where your body is, making it harder to stay steady. Weak ankles also mean slower reaction time, so if you trip or stumble, your foot may not move quickly enough to correct your balance. Even in a safe-looking home, this can lead to a fall. But here's the good news. Even after 60, 70, or 80, It's absolutely possible to rebuild strength and control in your feet and ankles, safely and gently. Try walking barefoot for a few minutes on a flat surface at home, or roll a tennis ball under your foot while seated. Simple heel raises, while holding onto a chair, can also do wonders for your ankle stability. Later in this video, I'll show you a quick 3-minute routine that wakes up your feet and strengthens your ankles. No equipment needed. And if you've made it this far, type number 2 in the comments and give this video a like. It helps Health and Vigor reach more people and shows me you're committed to staying strong and steady at any age. Let's move on to mistake number 3, which is something many people do thinking it's helpful, but it can actually make balance worse. Mistake number 3. Relying too much on furniture or walking aids without proper rehab. This is a quiet but serious mistake, using furniture, canes or walkers as a permanent crutch, without doing the right exercises to rebuild your strength. Now let's be clear. Using support is absolutely necessary in many situations, like after a fall, or surgery, or when you're in pain. But the problem is many older adults continue using these supports long after they actually need them. It starts small, holding onto walls, chairs or countertops, just to move from one room to another. Over time, your body stops using its own muscles the way it should. The result? Muscles weaken even more. Coordination suffers, and your balance becomes more and more dependent on those outside supports. There's something else too. When people use walking aids without proper physiotherapy, they often develop poor posture, like leaning forward, dragging their feet or turning their whole body just to look to the side. And using a cane or walker the wrong way for too long can actually cause strain in other areas, like your shoulders, wrists or lower back, creating a new cycle of pain and weakness. That's why it's perfectly okay to use support if you need it. But please, work alongside a physiotherapist. The goal is not just to stay safe, but to rebuild your confidence, strength and independence, step by step. Remember, real balance doesn't come from the outside in. It comes from within, from strong muscles, good posture, and your body's natural sense of alignment. If you've made it this far, type number 3 in the comments and give this video a like. It helps the Health and Vigor channel grow and tells me you're committed to taking control of your health. Now let's move on to mistake number 4, one that's incredibly common in modern life but absolutely reversible. Mistake number 4, sitting too long without keeping the body active. This might be the most invisible mistake of all, because it feels so harmless, just sitting for hours, watching TV, scrolling on your phone, reading a book, or having a long chat. It doesn't seem like a problem, right? But the human body was never designed to stay still for that long. Here's what actually happens. When you sit for hours without moving, the muscles that support your balance go into what we call a deep rest. They literally shut off. And when you finally stand up, those muscles are still asleep, making you more likely to feel dizzy, lose your footing, or even fall. Blood flow slows down. Oxygen to the brain decreases. Your reflexes become sluggish. And over time, your memory, mood, and leg strength can all be affected. There's more. Sitting too much weakens the muscles in your back, hips, and core, the exact muscles you need to keep yourself upright and steady. Now, the goal here is not to stop sitting. Of course you can relax. But the key is to break up long periods of sitting with simple movements, every 30 to 40 minutes. Stand up, walk around a bit, stretch your arms, move your feet, roll your shoulders, and gently turn your neck. These small actions keep your muscles awake and connected to your body's balance system. And as a bonus, they keep your brain sharper, your memory stronger, and your mood more stable. If you've made it this far, type number 4 in the comments and give this video a like. That shows you're committed to your health, and it helps Health and Vigor reach more people who need this kind of support. Coming up next, we'll talk about a mistake almost no one thinks about, and it could be hiding right in your daily meals. Mistake number 5, missing nutrients that keep muscles and the nervous system strong. Many people think balance is just about leg strength or coordination, but there's something deeper, and it starts with what's on your plate. Your diet affects your muscles, your nerves, and even your brain's ability to control movement. When your body lacks important nutrients, like protein, vitamin D, magnesium, calcium, and B vitamins, your muscles get weaker, your reflexes slow down, and your nervous system loses stability. Even if you're exercising without these nutrients, your body struggles to recover, grow stronger, or stay balanced. Let's take vitamin B12, for example. If it's too low, you might feel tingling in your feet, weakness in your legs, or even dizziness. Vitamin D helps keep your bones and muscles firm, and low levels increase your risk of falling. Magnesium. It's essential for how your brain and muscles communicate. Without it, your reaction time gets slower. Another mistake we see often is thinking, oh, I don't need much food anymore. But as we age, our bodies actually need better quality nutrition, not less. Many older adults eat very little, or the same foods every day. This leads to nutritional gaps that affect strength, coordination, and balance. That's why it's so important to eat a varied, nourishing diet, with vegetables, leafy greens, eggs, fish, seeds, and supplements if needed. Of course, always speak with your doctor before making changes. If you've made it this far, type number 5 in the comments and give this video a like. These small actions help the channel grow and bring this kind of guidance to more older adults who truly need it. Now, let's go to the final part. A quick review and a simple balance test you can try safely at home. If you've made it to the end, congratulations. It shows you're serious about living with more confidence, strength, and independence. Let's quickly review the 5 common mistakes that can quietly affect your balance. Ignoring small warning signs, like dizziness, tripping, or fear of falling. Letting your feet become weak, forgetting they are the foundation of balance. Relying too much on support without rebuilding muscle through proper rehab. Sitting for too many hours, which causes muscles to fall asleep. Missing key nutrients, which weakens muscles, bones, and the nervous system. The good news is every one of these can be improved with simple daily changes, and as promised, here's a quick balance test. Stand near a wall or a sturdy chair. Just in case you need support, cross your arms over your chest. Lift one leg by bending your knee. See how long you can stay in that position without holding on and without losing balance. Now check your result. Less than 5 seconds, be cautious. You may be at a higher risk of falling. To 20 seconds, fair balance, but there's room to improve. More than 20 seconds, excellent. Keep doing what you're doing. If you'd like, try this test once a week and track your progress. Remember, balance isn't something you lose in one day, and it's not something you regain in one day either. But with small, steady habits, you can stay strong, confident, and independent. If you've reached this part, type number final in the comments. That shows me you're truly committed to your health and helps this channel support even more people. Thank you so much for watching. Until the end, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.